is Kerry from Kerry's Card Creations. Welcome. So I'm back today with a show and tell. I've got two different show and tells today. Usually my show and tell is crochet, and I do have some crochet bits to show you. But one of my classes, once a month, I do bead club. I call it club because I don't teach beading, because I've probably got lots of bad habits and it's just something I've picked up along the way. But I do enjoy playing with beads. Once a month I have bead club, and this is what I made in bead club, and then I got a bit addicted to making them and then ended up making up quite a few. So that's what I'm going to show you today. So first things first, the things I've been crocheting. Now on Facebook there is this group called Random Act of, it might be Knitting Kindness or it might be Knitting and Crochet Kindness, and my friend tagged me in this post and they were hug monsters. Now they were knitted. I can't knit, but I thought, well, you know, the concept is quite easy, so it's not difficult, so without a pattern. So mine have come out in all different shapes and sizes. Hug monsters. So I believe this was my first one. He is super cute, and the idea is, I literally used scraps of wool, so I wasn't worried about my colour changes. If you have a look, I've changed colour in the middle of a colour. Same here, I've just used bits up. Again, I've not bothered about colour changing. So this was my first one. Basically, I crocheted, I believe I chained 16, and then I've worked along one side of the chain and back down the other side, and then literally I just had a guess of how tall I wanted it. I've done chain and loop stitch for the hair, and then I've literally just chained and done 4 rows and then joined them to make the arms and legs. Like I say, a couple of odd buttons and a stitched on mouth. Like I say, there is a knitting pattern on this group. There is a pattern that you can follow for knitting, but I don't knit, so I had to just, like I say, not tricky. So I think these are really cute. And then I made this little tag, Hug Monster. I am a hug monster, and I'd just like to say, you can tell me all your worries and I'll hug them all away. I just made that on my laptop and then printed them off and cut them out, and then I added it to the corner with a little bowl pin. So that was my first one. Then my second one, so he's a bit fatter. I got a bit carried away with my chain. Again, I've done the hair the same. Everything is the same, except for I think I just did this wider. I think this time I chained 20. Yeah, I chained 20 instead of 15. And he's okay. He's all right. And again, couple of odd buttons, a bit of a mouth, and the arms and legs I've done the same. And I don't count the chains when I do the arms and legs. I just chain away and then make them, and that's that. So that was my second one. Now I've made 2 more, but I've not done the mouths on these yet. One I finished yesterday. Well, I finished one. This was the next one that I did. And then my grandson Henry then said to me, I want one of them, Nana. So that was that one I finished yesterday. Like I said, I've got to finish his mouth off. And again, I went back to the chain 15 to do him. And then I just use whatever wool I've got. I just, until it runs out. And again, look, I'm not bothered about the colour changes. I've chained it in the middle there. They're not supposed, if you see some of these, like, they're fantastic. I think they're really lovely. So that was that one. And then this is the one I finished yesterday. And he, again, I started with a chain of 15. He's a bit, I don't know, maybe not so fat. Maybe I've stuffed him differently. And again, all I do is I don't really count how many I do. I just chain 10 and then I slip stitch into the row. And then I just keep going along, backwards and forwards, until I think I've got enough hair there. Again, odd buttons that I've just sewn on. And again, arms and legs. And again, look, just using bits of wool. They're not supposed to be perfect. That's the whole idea. So like I said, I've just got to do the 2 mouths on them. So that's the crochet bits I've been making. I did make an England bear. let me just get in quickly. So I always sorry if I got my head in the camera then. So I always decorate my craft room window because it faces out to the front of my house, and people then know it's because obviously this is my business. People know this is my room, and I always decorate it. So I've decorated it for England. I am a very patriotic person. Love this little country that I was born and live in. So I decorated it in support of England. And so and he's not a bear, he's a lion. So I crocheted, so I couldn't find a pattern for anything. So all I did is I found this pattern. This was a free pattern on Instagram. So if I can find it, I will link the pattern in the description bar. It was a free pattern on Etsy that I found. And then all I did is as I come up the arms, I changed the colour to make it look like t-shirt sleeves. And then I did the same with the tummy. I came up, excuse me, I went into back loop only, made it look like, changed colour to make it look like he had a t-shirt on, and then I went in and surface crocheted the rib of his t-shirt. So that's my little I did also make a tiny little football shirt, but it's hanging in the window, so I can't take it down. So that's my little lion England bear in my window. Right, so that's that. So I think that's all I've crocheted. I did crochet Betty Boo, but she's gone, so I can't show you that. And I am still crocheting afternoon tea, which I do, but I'll show you all that at the end when we finish the whole afternoon tea. So then bead club. So the first one I made, I've actually put on my handbag. So I made it with my name on it. Then the one I made in class was this. So this, I got this idea off of Pinterest. So I was scrolling through Pinterest. Like I say, I'm not a beader. I just like to play around with beads, and I've got a lot of them. And so once a month the ladies come round and we just have a bead session. So this is what we made. Handbag charms. So this is the one I made with, excuse me, the ladies on last Wednesday. So that was the second one I made. We have got, some of these beads came from Amazon. These bigger ones came from Amazon. I think these ones as well. The sea beads and the bugle beads was mine already. And this little sunshine here is so sweet. We're in the town next to where I live, we've got a little bead shop. Highly Strung Beads it's called, and I've got these in there. So that was and then I got these off of Amazon as well. So that was the one I made with, and then I just went off in a tangent then. So then I did a red one, and again these bigger plastic beads I got in a big packet off of Amazon. So then I did a red one. I love the lilac and the yellow. Then I did another red one, and they've all come out different. I've just used different. Then I did another red one. Then I did a green one. I think I did this yet. No, I didn't. There we go. With love on it. And again, all the bigger beads came from this. I don't know why I bought beads, because I've got stacks of them here. Got a big picnic hamper full of beads, but these are just plastic beads, and a lot of the beads I've got are acrylic or glass. So I think I wanted them more for these, and I've just used. I didn't even really have a pattern in mind. I just went with the flow. Then the last one I've got to show you. I did make a lot more. In fact, I made a lot more. This is my absolute favourite colour. Blues, greens, teals, turquoises, my all-time favourite colours. So that was that one. And again, these came from Margot's. Sorry, that's the lady's name that owns Highly Strung Beads, Margot. These came from her, so she had packets of plastic beads. I believe they were £1 and you got mixed bits in, and that's where the flowers come from as well. I'm sorry about that, I forgot about that. So they were those. The next thing that then happened was, in Bead Club on Wednesday, poor Glynis, who sits next to me, picked the tray of sea beads up and they went everywhere. The whole tray. There was thousands of them. All over the desk, all over the floor. She was so embarrassed, bless her. And I kept saying to her, it's all right, it doesn't matter. These things happen, it's just an accident, blah, blah, blah. And she was absolutely mortified. So we picked all the beads up, just shoved them in this pot. And then when they'd all gone, I just put, what I did was, is I laid the pot out and I literally just started beading. So this is the seed beads that Glynis dropped on the floor, these ones here. And I literally just started picking the beads out and making them with the beads as they came out of the pot. I didn't think about colours, and I ended up making, I did that one, then I did, so I did a nanny. It's really bizarre because I'm not known as Nanny or Nan, and I never did. I'm a Nana. Look, so then I did a Nan, and then I did a Mummy. All using the beads that Glynis had dropped on the floor, bless her. And then I did a Mum. So there. So that was literally, I didn't even think about colours. So there's colours that are together. So I literally just sat there. So I used tiger tail wire to put them on. And I literally just sat there picking the beads up as they come out of pot. No rhyme or reason. I ended up making a tiny little bracelet as well. So I made all of those that way and a little bracelet, just using the beads as they had fallen on the floor. So I did tell you, I did get in a bit of a... So I made those. So I'm going to take these with me to the show. What else did I make? I made 2 daughter ones as well. These are not with the beads that Glynis dropped. So I did, oh, I had 2 pink. Again, that's the bead that came from Margot's. So I did 2 daughter ones. So I have to think, because sometimes I put them around the other way. There. The alphabet beads I also got off of Amazon as well. I think there was a big box of them, and I think they worked out at, I think I showed Glynis, and they were something like £4.50 or £5 for a big tray of beads. So I did the 2 daughter ones. And then, see, I told you, trouble is, I've got so many beads that once I get them out, I tend to just finish. I don't get my card making stuff up because I have to clear all my desk off to get all my beading stuff out. So once I've got my beading stuff out, I tend to make the most of it because it's not something I get out very often. And then I made these with some of the beads that was left. There wasn't much left out of this one I got from Amazon. So I ended up making these to just use up what I had. A little bear, apple, and I think that's a cat. It's a bit like a cat. So I made those just ordinary key rings. Is that all I made then? What are you, Nan? Like I say, I'm known as Nana, and I didn't even make any Nana ones. So I made those, and then the very last thing, this is the last thing I made 2 little bracelets. So again, this is just using up, that was all I had left of those pink flowers that came from Margot's shop. And that is some glass beads and seed beads. And then these came from Margot's. These hearts came from Margot's. And then just seed beads, head pins, and glass beads. So that was what I made. So that's all I've got to show you. So no more videos from me this week. I'm going to get ready. I'll price everything up. Make sure price the new things up that I've made. Then I should just make sure that all my bag is packed ready with bags and things. All my stock is ready. All my lists are done. Ready for Saturday and Sunday. It's going to be a really busy weekend, and then I will be back on Monday and let you know how I got on. So until then, take care. Bye bye.